It is Tuesday, September the 13th, and this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. Today we continue in the 5th chapter of Exodus, chapter 5, verses 10 through 23. Here's the word of the Lord. Then the slave drivers and the overseers went out and said to the people, "This is what Pharaoh says, I will not give you any more straw. Go and get your own straw wherever you can find it, but your work will not be reduced at all." So the people scattered all over Egypt to gather stubble to use for straw. The slave drivers kept pressing them, saying, "Complete the work required of you for each day, just as when you had straw." And Pharaoh's slave drivers beat the Israelite overseers that they had appointed, demanding, "Why haven't you met your quota of bricks yesterday or today as before?" Then the Israelite overseers went and appealed to Pharaoh. "Why have you treated your servants this way? Your servants are given no straw, yet we are told to make bricks. Your servants are being beaten, but the fault is with your own people." Pharaoh said, "Lazy, that's what you are, lazy. That is why you keep saying, 'Let us go and sacrifice to the Lord.' Now get to work. You will not be given any straw, yet you must produce your full quota of bricks." The Israelite overseers realized that they were in trouble when they were told, "You are not to reduce the number of bricks required for you each day." When they left Pharaoh, they found Moses and Aaron waiting to meet them, and they said, "May the Lord look on you and judge you. You have made us obnoxious to Pharaoh and his officials, and have put a sword in their hands to kill us." Moses returned to the Lord and said, "Why, Lord, why have you brought trouble on this people? Is that why you sent me? Ever since I went to Pharaoh to speak in your name, he has brought trouble on this people, and you have not rescued your people at all." And that is the word of the Lord. The article today is titled, "The People of God," by Stephanie Lobdell. Here's what Stephanie writes. For 400 years, Israelite lives hinged on the whims of the rulers of Egypt, who, when their authority was questioned, often acted in irrational, despotic ways. In their despair concerning the new command to make bricks without straws, the people pled with Pharaoh for mercy, asking why they were being treated so unfairly. Perhaps after so many years of seemingly silence for God, they saw themselves as servants of Pharaoh, neglecting the truth that they are, in fact, the people of God. In response to Pharaoh's decree and Israel's rage, Moses falls before God in despair at God's inaction. "Why do you allow suffering, God? Why do the powerful sit uncontested on the throne?" Moses demonstrates the appropriate posture of faith, not suppressing doubt and fear, but rather giving it voice to God's very self in the midst of his pain and uncertainty. Moses lays the responsibility for redemption where it belongs, at the feet of God, declaring, "You have not rescued your people at all." We are invited to bring our doubt, confusion, and despair into the presence of God, but always remember our identity as the people of God. The hymn is by Frederick W. Faber. "There is a wilderness in God's mercy." There is a wilderness in God's mercy, like the wilderness of the sea. There is the kindness in his judges, which is more than liberty. And from the 44th Psalm, verse 1, "We have heard it with our ears, O God. Our ancestors have told us what you did in their days, in days long ago." And that is your daily devotion for Tuesday, September the 13th. Have a blessed day.